Okay, with this video I'm just going to show you a little trick with the duplicate special command. It's going to make your life a lot easier when you're modeling. We just made this little shape really quickly. We'll just say that this is a blade and we want to rotate this blade around this object. We'll put a bunch of copies all the way around 360 degrees around this cylinder here. You could do that manually. It would take you forever and it would be really hard to line this all up to get it straight, evenly spaced 360 degrees. But you don't need to do that because you have the duplicate special command. So we're going to go up here and we're going to go to Edit, Duplicate Special, and you're going to click on the option box. And you always start with the Edit, Reset Settings, so you can have everything zeroed out. We're going to focus right here on these rotate boxes and on the number of copies boxes for this exercise. It's all laid out just like it would be X, Y, Z. Rotate X, rotate Y, rotate Z. We'll start first with the number of copies. Let's just say we want to have 10 different blades going 360 degrees all the way around this cylinder. So you put 10 copies. And we're working in, this would be the Z axis. So we need to figure out how many degrees each is going to be apart. So we want to go 360 degrees. So 360 divided by 10 copies is 36. So every 36 degrees you're going to have a new cube or blade. So if we hit apply, watch what happens. Okay, it did it, but it didn't do it right because of this center pivot here. So if we just undo that really quickly, it's pretty easy. We're going to go into the front view and we're going to change the center pivot on this square because we want to rotate around the center of this cylinder here, not the center of this cube. So in order to do that, you hit the function home key on a Mac and it's just insert on a PC. And that changes this over to this little pivot box where you have your red manipulator and your green manipulator, which is a little hard to see right now. But you just simply grab your green manipulator and you're going to slide this all the way down to the center of this little cylinder here. And now to apply that on a Mac, again, you just hit function home, or on a PC, just hit insert again, and that puts the center pivot all the way down into the center of the cylinder. That can be changed anytime. You can go back to that by just going up to modify center pivot. That'll reposition that right back to the center. But for this purpose, we need it down there. So now if you do the same thing, 36 degrees, 10 copies, and you hit apply, you should get perfectly spaced 360 degrees around this little object here. But what you actually have is 11 copies because it duplicates the copy that you originally put. So you could just delete that and now you have 10 copies. Now let's say you wanted to do more than that. You can just do, it's pretty simple, just change the math. You don't want to have 20 copies. 20 into 360 goes 18 times, so every 18 degrees you're going to have a new copy. You just hit apply. There you go. You got 18 copies. Makes your life so much simpler. Kind of looks cool, little fan object here. Again, you're going to have that extra copy, so you want to delete it. But that's just a really quick way that you can make objects pivot around something, without having to manually space it out and mess with all that nonsense. So the duplicate special is definitely your friend.